Yeah, great. I mean, it's lovely. I just get invited along to these things now, more and more, which is lovely. I love that because I like to come out, and especially if it's someone that you admire, and it's got great people in it, and it's Danny Boyle. You want to see what he's doing next. He's kind of like one of the guys to watch, and so yeah, it's just an exciting thing. And as you can tell, there's lots of people want to come out and see what he's doing next.
And what's interesting is that he's a real innovator as a filmmaker, isn't he?
Yeah,
it's exciting.
And I think that always stands, ever since, 20 years ago, Train Spotting, whatever it was, 20 years ago, maybe more. So that's cool. I don't think he's anyone to sort of rest on his laurels and sit back and just take it easy. That's what's exciting about him as a filmmaker, is that you're gonna get something really original and special. So yeah.
And you will do tonight with this.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it.
Oh, right, okay. Don't give it away. I don't know anything.
It's amazing. It really
It's got Vincent Cassell and James McAvoy in it. It can't be bad.
Exactly. And we were watching Wild Bill, talking about films that last with you, actually. The more you watch even like Wild Bill, there's things that you pick out and nuances in the performances that there's always something to learn about it. Was that something that was important to you?
I think so. I mean, I don't think we ever set out with like, hey, we've got to make a film that is going to really sit with people's hearts and minds. I think that was something that came out of just what we had, and we were lucky to be able to really communicate that well. That was what came out of Bill beautifully, that there was a strong, lovely story there, and with lots of heart, and that really translated into the film as well. So it was all my brilliant plan. It was all my devising.
And your next plan, we've touched briefly on what you were making. It's a musical, wasn't it?
It is a musical, yeah. I just finished directing that really in Scotland the end of last year, and I'm editing now. It's called Sunshine on Leith. Jane Horrocks and Peter Mullen are in it, and it's about a couple of guys come home from the war and their loves and their lives, and it's a musical with all the music of the Proclaimers. So there's a good few tunes in there that people are going to really know and get behind. But again, it's a film about family. I kind of stuck with that theme. That's something that's quite dear to my heart. But again, it's from a completely different world and background. And it's a musical. So I've challenged myself a bit.
I was going to say, what's that like? Dealing with a musical as a director? I mean, you've never touched upon that before.
No, I mean, I was involved in a little-known musical many years ago called Bugs
in the
Land. Not that I did a lot of singing and dancing, but I was there. It was a while ago, I admit it. Nearly 40 years. But, obviously it presents its own unique challenges, but I think that's part of why I responded so well. Not only is there a really good story at the heart of this film, but there's a really big challenge in terms of just being a filmmaker. It's a musical, and they either sink or swim, or they live or die by the music. And I found myself very lucky that it was the Proclaimers, because they're songs that are about something, and they've got real heart and energy to them. And that's something that I felt was important for a film like Sunshine and Leith, that is dealing with a family and their relationships. So I kind of took it on, and some days I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll keep going and pretend that I do. And other days I was like, I'm really getting my teeth into it. But I'm happy to say I feel that it all works. All the songs work, and they're like their own little set pieces, but it's blending them into the story, and fingers crossed people respond to it,
Have you got the actors singing live, or are they?
No, I think it's a wonderful idea to be able to have them singing live when you probably do have $120 million. I didn't quite have that amount of money. We did pre-record it. But it's all the actors singing their own voices, singing, and they sing along on the day. It's not like they just mouth the words, because it wouldn't work. They're singing on the day, but it's a good few days of singing for them back to back. And to do it the way they did it is extraordinary. I can't even begin to tell you. When they win an Oscar for it, it's well deserved.